All right, so apparently Kai Cenat just got disrespected and done wrong in the worst way. I believe this is about the Twitch CEO. Let's go ahead and lock in this video. Welcome to the BLS Live channel. Hit the like button and subscribe as we want to roll to 10,000 subscribers. Let's see what's going on.
Control. What I witnessed today, going down this rabbit hole, makes me super uncomfortable. Super uncomfortable. It's the most unexpected people who are hating on Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat recently
Everybody's hitting on Kai Cenat.
had the CEO of Twitch on. Now,
When you're successful, they always hate.
if anybody on earth owes Kai Cenat a lot, it's the CEO of Twitch. Kai Cenat is keeping your platform alive single-handedly, damn near, okay? If there's any man on earth who needs to be sending Kai Cenat a Thanksgiving card, a Christmas card, a New Year's card, a card for any occasion, a birthday gift, it should be the CEO of Twitch, right? Kai Cenat is literally saving your job, bro. Now, he was recently on Kai Cenat's stream, and while on the stream, they were discussing the Mount Rushmore of streamers on Twitch. Now, obviously, all right, he played nice in the presence of Kai, okay? He said everything that Kai wanted to hear, and he played like a good boy, as he should. You don't want to offend the biggest streamer on your platform, somebody who literally, if they decided to leave, your career is over, okay? So he played nice. That's until he left the stream, and then he started kicking Kai Cenat's back in. Pause.
Your personal.
Ooh. Mount
Your opinion.
Rushmore of streamers. So now, because you have to go back in time, right?
Okay.
So obviously Kai's there, right? And if you're going to Mount Rushmore of streamers, obviously I think Ninja
Okay.
has to be there, right?
Yep.
Those are two easy ones. As always with these things, sometimes the first two are easy, and then I think you probably put Pokey there as, you know, in other words, as a female streamer. If you go back in time, there's so many, you know, yeah, there's so many now. It's tough for me to pick another person now, if that makes sense. You know, actually, I'll throw, the other person now, obviously, that is trying to change it like you is Speed, right? And, you know, because he's constantly, much like yourself, always.
They so fake, yo. You see how he playing nice, telling Kai Cenat, man, you on my Mount Rushmore. Even Speed is on my Mount Rushmore, right? I hate to say he pandering, because they deserve it. Of course they Mount Rushmore to the streamers. In terms of Speed, y'all ban Speed, and Speed still
Why you got them glasses on with that little ass suit jacket?
back as the biggest. But he said and played nice like a good boy, because he understand Kai got the motion, bro. Right? And none of them other boys you like got more motion than Kai. Then he leaves Kai's present, right? Starts talking to his real friends, the real people he like, right? That community, because they don't, Twitch don't really vibe with the WL community. Twitch don't really vibe with the black streamers like that, bro. That's just a fact. I hate to put race in it. That's just a fact, right? They police us differently. He goes to his real community, and he flips the entire script, right? And starts kicking Kai's back in.
Say it probably should be more historical.
Yeah.
You know, in other words, Kai is big now, but you know, arguably it's like, now he asked me, so I had to put him on there.
Oh, now you wanna. This is what they do. This is what they do, man. Which is why you can't trust nobody. Look at this weirdo activity.
Entire script, right? And starts kicking Kai's back in.
Say it probably should be more historical.
Yeah.
You know, in other words, Kai is big now, but you know, arguably it's like, now he asked me, so I had to put him on there. But arguably it's like, look, you're great.
No,
but
you didn't. You didn't have to put him on there. You could have told him how you really felt. But you know you need him. So you pandered. You think Kai ain't gonna see this? This is insane, man. I'd rather you keep it all the way funky with me, keep it all the way 100 with me about how you truly feel. I can respect that while you sitting in front of my face, than you going behind on another streamer platform and yapping your way the way you doing right here, man. This is the biggest, this is so fake, man. This is why I ain't got that many friends right here. You can't even trust the person that Sky can't even trust the guy that got his whole platform on his back, and he can't even trust him, knowing that he need Kai. Man, these people are corny out here, man.
You can't be on the Mount Rushmore yet.
See,
He asked me, so I had to put him out there. Not the fact that He's the biggest streamer in the history of Twitch. Not the fact that he's been running stuff for 5 years now. Not the fact that he got 1 million subs. Not the fact that he brought LeBron James to your platform and got 1 million live viewers breaking the record. No, he was only on there because he asked me to be on there. Yo, you see how them folks do us, bro? Do you see how these folks do us, bro, when they're not in our presence?
Look at your big speed.
Which is why I can only imagine. Which is why I don't put nothing past nobody. I don't put nothing past nobody. But y'all know what I do. I keep the same energy when you're around me and when you're not around me. You can know exactly how I feel, and it's gonna be the exact same rhetoric when you're not around me. But that's why I don't trust a soul, because these dudes will play nice, shake your hand, and do all that, but behind closed doors talking mash, which is why I don't take nothing personal.
queso.
Right.
When there's soda.
Well, initially when I was doing it, because of course part of it is you just don't remember people. And initially I mentioned speed, and then I was like, oh no, and I swapped speed out for queso.
Yeah.
Okay. But of course all the idiots on.
Queso, I understand. But you got Ninja and Pokimane above Kai, above Aiden, above Speed. Aiden even by race, to be honest, because Aiden deserves to be on the Mount Rushmore as well. But my thing is this, bro. If you ain't feel that way, then don't say it. Right? Yo, say it with your chest. What you mean? Oh, he asked me, so I had it. Nah, say it with your chest. And let Kai know there's literally nothing Kai could do to be on a Mount Rushmore. He's been on Twitch long enough, bro. Kai been on Twitch for about 5 years now. He's been on Twitch long enough, bro. Ninja at his peak couldn't F with Kai. Ninja at his peak ain't never had no million subscribers and never brought no LeBron. Man, cut it out, man. Ninja, a lot of his success was kind of sponsored, to be honest, bro. A lot of his huge events were sponsored to be. Kai did this shit by himself. Grew his team, did it grind. And if we want to even take out the numbers, right? Let's take a look at the loyalty. Ninja at his peak was driven by the paper, by the money. And that's why Ninja fell off. Because Ninja did a lot of BS, right? Sold out his brand for the paper. Kai Cenat had an opportunity to go to Kick for almost $100 million.
And you can, and he don't even, no, I'm gonna finish.
And Kai Cenat chose to be loyal to Twitch because he felt like that was the right thing to do. He ain't want to go to Kick and start gambling and turn on a platform that helped build him up. Kick offered Kai Cenat $65 million to bring his first Mafiathon, no, his second Mafiathon over to Kick to dual stream. Kai said, no, I can't do that. I want to stream on Twitch. That loyalty gets you disrespect by the...
Exactly. Exactly. That loyalty gets you disrespected. It's not disrespectful if he would have said to Kai's face that you're not in my top 5. I appreciate everything that you do, but I wouldn't say you in my top 5. I could respect that way more than you pandering and then you going behind the dude back and saying this. Corny.
CEO of Twitch. That's all it gets you at this point, bro. Because, understand this. The numbers, like the sponsorship and how Twitch makes their money is based on the traffic that's coming to the platform. The amount of people on the platform, now the viewers are distributed across the streamers on the platform, but you want a lot of traffic to the platform. If Kai Cenat gave Mafiathon 3 to Kick, he's still hitting 1 million subscribers. Understand that. He's still hitting the million mark. But you bringing LeBron James over to Kick, you bringing 1 million people, you bringing that traffic to Kick, it would have been bad for Twitch. And, Twitch ain't YouTube, by the way, right? Because people, get that misconception. Twitch ain't YouTube, all right? Twitch can't afford to just ish on Kai and ish on these other streamers. Asmongo, a really popular streamer on Twitch, he broke it down. That the traffic that comes on Twitch ain't really like that. Like, Twitch is a dying brand already.
In mind, this is with Kai's
I didn't know that.
Mafiathon,
I didn't know that.
where he streamed non-stop to over 100,000 viewers for the majority of the time, and he had LeBron James on that gave him literally 1 million viewers. So keep in mind, all that allowed them to do was tread water and get equal to the month that was before that. I think Twitch is dying. I do. I this is so bad. Like, if you look at these numbers, like, this is average is 1.618, right? This is before COVID, 1.638. So it might actually be going below COVID. Oh my. Wow. Oh my f***ing God.
There are other companies offering Kai a bigger portion of the pie. I think Kick was offering Kai like, yo, 95-5 splits for everybody. But if you come on the platform, you can keep 100% of your subs. Like 100% of your subs is yours, plus $65 million, plus we promote you. Kai Cenat stay loyal to Twitch, where I believe like the splits are like 70-30. Like Kai Cenat is giving them 30% of the subs and keeping 70, and then ad revenue and other things of that sort. But this is why we really have to teach equity and building our own. Right now, the value that Kai Cenat can take his value to almost any platform and have a similar community, right? And have a similar size community. Kai Cenat can go to Kick. Kai Cenat can go to Party. Kai Cenat can build his own app. And Kai Cenat will still be able to drive 100,000 people to his live streams. Kai doesn't need Twitch. Twitch needs Kai. But the infrastructure and the company would make you believe that you need them by the way they treat you. They will make sure that you never try to get bigger than your bridges. That's how they've been treating us, bro. They will make sure that you never get bigger than your bridge. The minute you think you the ish, bro, they will find a way to put you back in your place. This is what's going on with Kai. And even with the speed thing, right? Yo, putting Pokemon above Speed is crazy. Like, that's just crazy. Bro, Speed is the only person who could click the live button. Just click live without any partnerships, without any collabs, and do 1 million live viewers. He did it on YouTube.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
He was banned from the platform for about 2 years, came back. He's doing 40,000 live viewers like this without view botting.
That's crazy. I will say that's crazy.
These are two kids. Well, like Kai's not ain't a kid, right? We around the same age, but Speed's a kid, I think, right? Like Speed's like 19, 20. These are two men, two people who did things the right way. They don't disrespect your platform. They don't engage in politics. They don't bring none of the effery. They just make their content and go about their way and live their life. They're wholesome. They're positive. Like, they're model citizens. Like, now Speed be wild sometimes, but he's a model citizen. Like, if you had to create if you had to tell kids what Twitch streamer should you be, Queso and Kai. He's literally a model citizen, and they still disrespect him. Kai, if I'm you, bro, fan.
If I'm Kai, I create my own platform. Eventually, he's going to do that. Eventually.
Yo, take that audience somewhere else, man. Make them sweat a little bit, bro. Start dual streaming on Kick. Make them sweat a little bit. Right? Yo, take that long slong you got, pause, bro. Put it on the table and swing it. Make them sweat, bro. Because I feel disrespected for you. I do. It's not right. At all, man. Yo, this reminds me of like the Gilbert Arenas clip that I just seen. And I'm going to react to like that clip like later today. But Gilbert Arenas, he gave up like his equity. He
50%.
Gave up his company, his YouTube channel with 1 million plus subscribers to the infrastructure, to the company. Like, he gave it up. He lost his equity. It's like, bro, we got to do better as content creators, man. Shout out to Kai, bro. Yo, don't let them hold you down.
Hit the like button and subscribe. See you guys in the next video. But if I'm Kai, at some point he's going to have to create his own platform so he can have all the leverage and he can start putting people on, firing people, whatever the case he wanted. He can do whatever the hell he want to do. That's what I think he should do, but I don't know the process of doing that. And Kai probably does. He probably looked into it already, and he probably like thinking like, man, I don't want to get into all that right now. I'll do that later down the line when I want to start putting my own streamers on, whatever the case may be, or you know what I'm saying, an expansion of the Clover Boys or something like that. But at some point, in my opinion, I think he should really invest in himself and create his own platform, because this disrespect it wouldn't even warrant it. You could have just said he's not in your top 5 in his presence. If you was anything, if you was a real nigga. If you was a real one, you would have said, man, listen, I appreciate everything you do for the platform and in this great stream, but I don't have you in my top 5. He would have respected that way more than that. Corny. Mad corny. But who am I, huh?